Hello.
Hey.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And
You
welcome.
did it.
Well, what did you say?
You did it.
You did it.
You made it.
You made it to Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, welcome to Marriage Monday
On a Thanksgiving Tuesday. I'm sorry.
Yes, today is Thanksgiving,
Happy
everyone.
Thanksgiving.
And
You
welcome.
did it.
Well, what did you say?
You did it.
You did it.
You made it.
You made it to Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, welcome to Marriage Monday
On a Thanksgiving Tuesday. I'm sorry.
Yes, today is Tuesday, and tomorrow is our church's awesome Give Thanks.
Yeah, 11 years.
11-year anniversary service, and then Thursday is Thanksgiving.
What time is our Give Thanks service? 6:30?
6:30
to 8?
To 8.
Yeah,
so
man.
if you're in the area, please come hang out with us. We'll also be streaming online, so you can jump in and watch there as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, hey, today we just wanted to share just a little bit of love. It's not a long episode. We know you got a lot of stuff going on this week, but we just wanted to remind you to make sure that your heart is in line with the season.
Yes.
The Bible says whatever is pure, whatever is good, whatever is of good report, fix your mind on these things. And these things all revolve around Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and it can be so easy this week, especially to be so overwhelmed with your plans, with cooking, whatever you have to get done, and to easily just forget, like, hey, what's the whole point of all of this? What's the why? Like we talked about last week.
Yep.
What's the why of Thanksgiving?
Yeah. And so we're gonna don't get it twisted. We're gonna remind you around Christmas as well, because realistically we need one another to kind of push each other back into lane.
Yeah,
To get adjusted.
it's easy to get off.
It is, man. It's
You know?
easy to think it's about who's gonna eat and who's gonna have this and what kind of gifts and
What's going to happen
Christmas
if
and
this family
Thanksgiving.
thing? That could be.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you're dreading so much about what might happen that you're not even appreciating,
Not even
or
being in the
valuing what's
moment.
happening. Yeah.
One of my favorite scriptures is
Spit it,
in
girl.
1 Thessalonians 5,
Thessalonians.
16 and 17 and 18.
Say it again.
1
First-
Thessalonians
Chapter
5,
5.
16 through 18. Always be joyful and never stop praying. Whatever happens, give thanks, because it is God's will in Christ Jesus that you do this. So whatever happens, that is our
That's
why.
wild.
We're going to give thanks this
Whatever
week.
happens.
Every day.
This is the early church, man. This is a bunch of people that were being
Yeah.
martyred for their faith.
Imagine what, like, him speaking to them. And
Yeah.
being like, hey, always be joyful.
You're
Never stop praying.
Man, they just threw us in an arena and fed us to lions.
Golly. that's
Always be
crazy.
thankful, man. Always show
Yeah.
gratitude. My pastors always this is so at Generations. We really we say it. We live to give. We love to give. We believe that even generosity is attached to gratitude. We believe that serving one another is attached to gratitude. We believe that protecting our marriage. If you want your marriage to win, dude, practice gratitude. We've talked about it so many
much
times.
is attached to it.
Yeah, I know. We even laughed about it. We were like, hey, let's talk about Thanksgiving. And you were like, I feel like every episode revolves around that.
Gratitude.
Yeah.
But it is such a staple. It is one of our values in our marriage and in our life, is that we will choose to be grateful and we will give thanks. Even like anxiety, if you ever experience waves of anxiety that hit you, or when you just take a moment and just list all of the things that you can stop and be like, wow, God, look what you've done, and just give thanks to him, be grateful in that moment, dude, that is such a anxiety killer right there.
I was about to just go get a guitar and let's do some gratitude songs.
Yeah.
I think gratitude really changes everything. I know that some of the biggest roadblocks in our marriage has been where we don't feel like one another's grateful. And I think you and I grew up in a lot of environments where we didn't necessarily feel like we were appreciated because of how broken our homes and stuff were. And sadly, that stuff has definitely worked its way into our adulthood. And there's times where it's like, hey, I just don't feel like you appreciate me. And I love that, we talk about it, because we will say that. I'll be like, babe, I just don't feel appreciated. Or you'll be like, hey, I don't feel like you're appreciating or grateful. And not that you got to be like, oh, thank you so much for cutting my cheese for me. Thank you so much for washing the dishes. We eat cheese a lot. I just thought about cheese last night. We started buying the sliced cheese.
Cutting the cheese.
I know.
Okay.
You thought it was a fart joke?
We do eat a lot of cheese.
Yeah, we do eat a lot of cheese.
It's
So,
like our snack.
But I just think we're not saying like you have to grovel in this, like you cut the grass. Thank you so much. But like, just, hey, wow, like
an awareness of what
awareness,
your
yeah.
spouse is doing, and just being appreciative.
Well, if you're honest, a lot of the arguments you have is because you get more focused on what you haven't done.
Yeah.
And what you haven't listened to and what you haven't heard. It's like, dude, we've made it 15 and a half, almost 16 years. How did we get there? Well, by serving one another, by caring for one another. And so like, I love what you and we drive up to the house all the time. And I love our house, but I'm going to be straight up. Like, if you were going to compare our house to the Joneses, we don't have that kind of house, but I love our house. And we will pull up all the time and go, God, thank you for our house.
I walk in the door and I just go, I love my house. And I just show gratitude for the things that we have. And it just puts you in like such a great place when you can just find being content in what you have and where you're at in your life. Yeah. It's a great feeling. Something we started doing this year, and I know we talked about this a couple episodes ago, but we started doing it this year when we had a bunch of different things hit us at one time and we were feeling really weighed down. We were feeling really discouraged. And we created it's called I Am Blessed, and it's a Google Doc we share. And anytime something awesome happens, anytime a win, something that we're like, wow, God did that, we'll pull out that Google Doc and we put it in there. And we have such a long list right now because we're just constantly like, hey, what can we put in that document together? What can we capture and remember months from now? And I remember recently we pulled it back up and I was reading some of the things and I had already forgotten some of those things. And if I didn't have read it, I wouldn't have remembered that, wow, look at the good things that God has done. And the Bible even tells us that, like, think about the things that he's done, like the miracles, remember the miracles, remember the breakthroughs that he's done in your life. Yeah.
Well, and that's why when you look all through the Bible, every time God moved in a mighty way, Abram, Moses, the prophets, they would build altars to the Lord and be like, hey, we're going to name this place this. We're going to name this place that. We're going to, like, even the place Jehovah Jireh, like that doesn't come from God's actual name. It actually comes from a place where God moved and they're like, we named this place Jireh because our God has provided for us. And so I love that. And that's why we love names so much. I love names because I believe names kind of just remind you like who that person is and what that person is called to do. And so just having that heart of gratitude in front of you at all times. Another practice that we have, which like I'm grateful that my mother-in-law is here for Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for that. I love that she came up. I love that she spends her time and money to come up here and see us. And like, that's a gratitude thing. I know there's a lot of people like, oh God, my mother-in-law is coming. Hey, praise God. Because, you know, if that means there's a good relationship there. That means there's a connection. So another way that we express gratitude is we do this at Thanksgiving and we will do this at birthdays. So at birthdays, if it's Nikki's birthday, everybody in the room, we just have everybody, hey, say one thing that you love about Nikki.
Or that you're grateful for.
Yeah, that you're grateful for. And so people go around the table and they're like, I love that you're, like the little kids will be like, I love that you give me candy, you know, or like, I love that you make me laugh. And then others are like, man, I love that you carry the room with joy, or you were there for me when I X, Y, or Z. Practice these things. And it's going to be weird. It's going to be awkward, especially birthdays. Birthdays are awkward because people are like, I love you for this. And you're like, But one of the words for bless is eulogio, and it literally means to bless somebody. And the only time you ever hear a eulogy is at a funeral. The greatest blessing that some people ever get in their life is sadly at their funeral, and they're not there to hear it.
So let's change that. Let's stop doing that.
Say it, girl.
We challenge you actually this Thanksgiving. Thank you. We challenge you this Thanksgiving to do this at your dinner table when you're sitting there. Take time, and for each person, let everybody go around and say one thing they love about each person at the table. When you get done, you might be crying. Like, it's so beautiful and powerful. And yeah, it might feel a little awkward, especially if you've never done something like that. But I promise you, your tank is going to be so full, and you're going to definitely be sitting there remembering like why, like this is what we're doing. This is why we're doing it. Like this family unit, this love together. So that's our challenge this week is let's practice gratitude and do those things. Maybe you need to get out share a Google document or a journal together with your spouse, and you guys need to start documenting all the miracles and amazing things God is doing.
Yep, that's it, guys. Like the reality is in our society, in our culture, we are trained to do the exact opposite. We have been trained to complain. That is the society we live in. And
Trained to complain.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I believe if we truly are called to change our world for the glory of God, I believe this with all my heart. We have to be the difference.
Yeah.
And so if something is bent one way, then righteousness would be to put it back in order, to reshape it, to straighten it out. And the Bible says that we are a people of iniquity, which means iniquity means we are bent. We are not straight and plumb. And so we got to straighten this thing out. Well, how do we do that? Hey, guys, we're not going to complain on Thanksgiving. What do you love? I hate my brother. He's driving me nuts. You tell the little kids that, right? They're like, no, hey, what do you love about your brother? What do you love about your sister? What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for about your house? So here's how you would do it. We're sitting at the table. Hey, guys, let's go around the table. Everybody share one thing that you're grateful for this holiday. Now, if you have like a smaller family, 1, 2, maybe 4 of you, it might be good to say, hey, everybody come with a list of 10 things that you are grateful for from this year. From Thanksgiving of 2024 to Thanksgiving of 2025. Yeah. And so we would say, what's something you would say? I would say I'm so grateful to see the health and the life and the growth of all the amazing people in our church is one of them. And that's been an incredible gratitude this year. I've seen so much growth in every single person in our leadership and our team and all the amazing people that represents.
Yeah, I am grateful to have you in my life and that we're together, we're here. And then my mom's coming up to visit. We got Jack, in our lives. Like, we have a beautiful family.
Yep. I would say I'm grateful for our little niece. We have a new niece in the family this year, so that's exciting. And she's just the cutest little dang thing down in Florida. So can't wait to see her. We haven't physically seen her, but I have. I have not physically seen her. She was supposed to come for Thanksgiving, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'm disappointed because I'm just grateful she's here. See what we do? Because you could be like, well, I wish she was here. Nope, that's negative. That's not negative, but that's not why we're in the dialogue. The dialogue is, what am I grateful for?
What am I grateful for?
What else are you grateful for?
Oh, well, you go next.
I just did.
Oh, Nick. You put me on the spot.
I know. That's the point. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna go, you put me on the spot. I need to think about it.
Oh, I'm grateful to have my health, to be healthy and to be alive. Like I sometimes I'll just get in my car driving down the road. I'm like, wow, God, I'm here today. You didn't have to wake me up this morning, but you did. And I'm breathing and I'm alive and I'm running around. I'm driving my car. I'm just grateful to be alive. Yeah.
I'm grateful for my office so we can meet with people and it's like a nice big space. It's literally my office, our set. It's a lot for us. And without this room, I'm not kidding, I honestly don't know where our church would be because we do not have any of this space available from day one. And so it's been really awesome to have this space and to connect. So we're grateful for you guys. Yes. Grateful when we get to run into people in the community that we've never met and they're like, man, Marriage Monday has helped my marriage and helped my life. Like, we're really grateful for that.
Yeah. I'm grateful for all the amazing people at our church. Like, you said that, but I mean, we just have such, beautiful people that are walking along. We're all going the same direction, growing together and being there for one another. And I'm just grateful for our amazing church family. And
I'm grateful for the end of the day where we got to light our first fire recently.
Okay, that is my grateful too. We have a fireplace in our living room, which is one of my favorite things about our house.
Yep.
And remember when we moved in, we were like, they said they didn't know if it worked, and then
it was capped out.
And then we got it all fixed, and that was great.
There was like an insert, so we pulled the insert out, and we had a cleaner come and inspect it. Yep. Yeah. So that's one of our things I'm grateful for at the end of the night. Long days. We have very long days. And so sometimes when the weather shifts, it's like sweet. And thankful for our friend Rob, who gives us firewood and brings it to our house. And man, what a blessing, man. Like, that's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
So this goes.
It's that simple. Just sitting there and just sharing,
Oh, we're grateful for Bruce.
Brucey.
There he is.
He's so cute. He's always just right next to me. So
I'm grateful for Bruce. I am. I like Bruce. I miss Lilu, but I like Bruce. And when we've bonded over the last couple years.
He seems to really like you now too.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. He wants to lay on you a lot now.
I know.
He didn't used to.
Yeah.
So.
And he sheds. But see, you got to stay positive. You got to stay on the grateful side. I'm grateful for Bruce. Grateful. So that's what we want to challenge
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
the
with.
idea. It's that simple. Just sitting down together as a family
And have a scribe. Have
yeah,
somebody
it
write these
down.
things
Write
down.
it down and let it be maybe your new tradition or start something, right?
Yeah, and I think writing it down is huge. Put it in put it in your family. Like you really should have like a family values, family dynamics journal. We really should do this. We do it, but it's scattered.
Right.
It would really be neat to bring out like you think about those old movies where it's like they open up this massive leather bound book and it's like great grandma,
like your family
to Luterton or whatever, and then grandpa from Arkarau, and then they have like these images and like the story tell. But like how cool would it be to go, hey, this is our family at 2025. This is our gratitude list. These are some of our victories this year. Yeah. This is our photo of our house when we bought it. This is the photo of the house when we did this or did that. Yeah. Like keeping those things alive. I mean, and you could call it a scrapbook, whatever you want. But at the end of the day, your tomorrow is inheriting today. Yeah. So what's your today full of? What are you giving tomorrow? What are you passing on to your tomorrow? What are you passing on to the next version of you? And you may wonder, why has it been so hard to become the greatest version of you? Well, maybe you're not giving yourself in the today the tools that tomorrow gets to grab.
Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff.
You're good stuff.
So I hope that was encouraging and challenging.
Are we matching? Did we do this on purpose? Yeah. You guys have no idea. We're wearing sweatpants. Like
you don't have to tell them that.
I just think about that. They're like all the people
like when you
Zoom.
do a Zoom
meeting. They would show up with like their tie and then they'd get up to answer the phone and they're in their underwear or something. Okay.
But yeah, we love you guys and we hope you have an incredible Thanksgiving. And yeah, if you have any questions, email us at mmoat@ghow.net. And we look forward to seeing you next Tuesday.
Heck yeah, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. And hopefully we will see you tomorrow for our Give Thanks service. If you cannot make it in person, we will stream it. And man, it's going to be a phenomenal time. But make gratitude truly a part of your attitude this Thanksgiving. We love you. Happy Marriage Monday on a Tuesday day. And make sure you fight for it this week. We'll talk to you guys later.
See ya.